Welcome to the Justice Center at Dr. Halvey. We're working through a playlist titled Cultural Awareness. The focus of this video is to explore the various barriers that criminal justice workers face and the impact those barriers have on the criminal justice workplace. Today, criminal justice workers face multiple barriers that can impact their ability to effectively perform their duties and get along with their coworkers. Some of these barriers include one, language. There's language barriers. Language differences can make it difficult for criminal justice workers to communicate effectively with people who do not speak the same language. This can result in miscommunications, misunderstandings, and difficulty in obtaining accurate information for effective service to others and job performance. Language barriers affect communication in the workplace as well. Cultural barriers would be a second area. Cultural differences can impact communication by influencing how people express themselves and interpret information. Those working in the CJ system need to put on the lenses of understanding. Put on the lenses of understanding regarding other cultures so that they can be better informed and aware of cultural norms and practices. To not address cultural differences creates barriers in the workplace and diminishes communication, particularly with people from diverse backgrounds. Third, there's physical barriers. Physical barriers such as hearing or vision impairments, even limited mobility and the like, can impact the workplace and make it difficult to communicate effectively. This can impact the ability of the employee to gather information, provide assistance, and ensure safety. I can speak to this personally. For the past few years, I've been dealing with a disability that has put me in a cast and making mobility difficult for me. So it has changed the way in which I do my job. I had to move my office because I could no longer do stairs. And it makes it difficult now to receive communication and to communicate with coworkers. We have to put forth more effort and thought into how my job functions and how things are communicated to me. I can no longer run up the stairs to another office or reach out to an employee like I once did in order to gather the information. Limited mobility and physical barriers in particular, such as hearing and vision impairment, can make the job difficult and affects communication in the workplace. There's emotional barriers. Emotions can impact communication in the workplace by influencing how people express themselves and the energy that they have in doing their job. We're emotional beings, and our emotions impact us. It impacts how we hear, how we communicate, and the energy we have to bring forward. Criminal justice workers may need to know what's going on emotionally within the system of their workplace. Our jobs are emotional systems, if you will, and staying apprised of the energy or the emotion that's being dumped into a system is important for us to function during times of high emotion and anxiety. Things such as fear or anxiety can impact communication. Mental health issues can fluctuate from day to day among workers, impacting job performance and impairing communication in particular. There's technology barriers. Technology barriers such as limited access to communication devices or inadequate training on technology can impact communication and hinder criminal justice workplace. I don't know about you, but it seems like technology is changing mighty quickly in the jobs that I do. There's new software changes. There's new passwords to be memorized. There's new systems and ways to go about retrieving data and communicating data. There's just so many different ways in which technology is changing, and it's hard to keep up. And so a part of effective communication and workplace satisfaction and job performance enhancement is to make sure people are staying abreast and provided with the technologies that they need to do their job. The impact of these common barriers in the workplace is significant, particularly where communication is concerned. Unresolved barriers can lead to misunderstandings, delays in information sharing, and difficulties in providing services to individuals in the criminal justice system. All workplace barriers negatively impact communication among CJ workers and the people who are served through the CJ system. They contribute to a lack of trust between criminal justice workers and their communities. They undermine the effectiveness of criminal justice efforts in the world today. Addressing these barriers requires a commitment to cultural competency, training, and appropriate technology and training to ensure effective communication and promote understanding within the U.S. criminal justice system.